Welcome back to My News 2. This weekend, the stars came to Charleston for the premiere of the film Dear John. It's based on the novel by Nicholas Sparks. Dear John tells the story of a young soldier who's home on leave and falls in love with the idealistic college girl, and that is played by Amanda Seyfried, and this is during her spring vacation. Well, over the next 7 years, the couple is separated by John's increasingly dangerous deployments. While meeting only sporadically, they stay in touch by sending a continuous stream of love letters overseas. Now, that correspondence eventually triggers fateful consequences. Well, fans lined up hours before that premiere event at the Terrace Hippodrome Theater in downtown Charleston last night to catch a glimpse of the stars. Of course, Channing Tatum, Amanda Seyfried, drawing all of those crowds there. They stopped to sign autographs and pose pictures with the fans. Definitely a very exciting time for them. And of course, one of the main highlights of the evening, meeting the stars themselves. Channing Tatum became a heartthrob in the movie Step Up. He's since been in G.I. Joe, Public Enemies, and Fighting. So here's my interview with him about his role as a soldier who falls in love in Dear John.
Should we bring him over?
Hi, Channing. Tara with the NBC affiliate here. Thanks so much. I know you were just married this past summer, so I first have to ask, because there are a lot of hearts outside that were broken this summer. How's married life?
It's perfect. Exactly how it was before we got married, so it's perfect.
Awesome. What was your favorite thing about shooting here, specifically in Charleston? I know we've got great beaches here. Did you get to do a lot of surfing outside of filming?
I did. Well, I didn't have a lot of time in general, but the one day I did have on the weekends, I would try to get out in the water at least a little bit. It was getting cold by then, so it was a little hard, but it was fun still. I mean, Folly Beach is where I stayed at, and it was just a little romantic little town, to all the cool little restaurants and people in general. It was just, that's what I love about Charleston. It's got so much just romance all the way around.
Of course, Nicholas Sparks, known for the romance that he writes in his novels. What do you think is one of the main messages people are going to take away after seeing this film?
I hope just love, I mean, the movie's just about that first love, it's that very first one that's so hard to get it right, very few people make it out of that first one unscathed, you learn, you have to fall on your face, you fall down, it gets messy, and hopefully one day you'll figure it out, but it's hard to do it on that first one.
Well, we have seen you, we're about to see you in this new romance film. We've seen you in G.I. Joe, Step Up. What is the next role, your ideal role that you would like to play?
Oh man, I don't have an ideal one. Whatever. I love writing stuff, so I mean, I guess I'd like to write one specifically, for something that we want to do. But I don't have really one thing that I've always wanted to do. Wouldn't mind playing a villain. I wouldn't mind going down the dark road.
Well, last question for you. I know you guys are all here for Carolina Autism. How was it working with Braden? He seems to be just an amazing child.
I wish that, I think as actors, we all wish we had the same freedom he has. In the middle of a scene, he was just like, blurt out something crazy, or he'll start tickling you, or start mimicking you, and it's just like the cutest thing on the planet. I remember in one of the scenes, in the middle of the scene, he just took off and like hid behind it was like a big chunk of wood, and and it was hilarious in the scene. It was just great. As actors, you're sort of always trying to not watch yourself, and he's one of those beautiful souls that just is kind of abandoned. He's just like it's just open.